I am Lisa.
And I'm Eric. If you're looking to boost your English in a fun and easy way, you're in the right place.
So grab a snack, sit back, and let's dive into today's topic. Okay, Eric, could you tell us today's words?
The first word today is hilarious. Then we will continue with rarely and to hang out. Then to get bent out of shape. And the final one is you can say that again.
Let's start with the first word, Eric.
The first word is hilarious.
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 That's a fun word. What does hilarious mean, Eric?
Hilarious means very, very funny. If something is hilarious, it makes you laugh a lot.
Now, let's give 2 example sentences. I'll start with the first one. The movie we watched last night was hilarious. It means that the movie was very funny and made us laugh a lot.
Exactly. Here's the second example. Tom told a hilarious joke at the party. It means that Tom's joke was very funny and made everyone at the party laugh.
Good job. Now, let's talk a bit about using hilarious. It's an adjective, so it describes a noun like hilarious movie or hilarious joke.
Yes, and you use it to show that something is extremely funny, not just a little funny.
Perfect. Now, let's move on to a short dialogue using the word hilarious.
Jane, did you like the comedy show last night?
Yes, Mark. It was hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing.
Me too. The comedian told so many hilarious stories.
I know, especially the one about his dog. That was hilarious.
Yes, it was the funniest part of the show.
Now, let's talk briefly about the word hilarious and our dialogue.
Sure, Lisa. Why did Jane think the comedy show was hilarious?
Jane thought the comedy show was hilarious because it was very funny and made her laugh a lot. What did Mark find hilarious in the show?
Mark found the comedian's stories hilarious, especially about the dog.
Why is the word hilarious a good word to use when talking about something very funny?
Because hilarious means extremely funny. It shows that something is not just a little funny, but makes you laugh a lot.
That's right. It's good to know words like hilarious to describe things that make us laugh. Well, that's all for today's word, hilarious. We hope you enjoyed it. Let's move on to our next word. What's the next word, Eric?
The next word is rarely.
Rarely.
Rarely. Rarely is an adverb. It means not often or almost never. We use it to talk about things that do not happen frequently. For example, I rarely eat fast food. It means that I almost never eat fast food. Maybe I eat it once or twice a year.
And for the second sentence, she rarely goes to the movies. It means that she almost never goes to the movies. Maybe she goes only a few times a year.
When using rarely, we place it before the main verb in a sentence. It's a frequency adverb like often or sometimes.
Let's move on to our sample dialogue. In this dialogue, we have 2 friends, Sam and Julie, talking about their weekend activities.
Do you go hiking often, Julie?
No, I rarely go hiking. I prefer to stay at home.
That's interesting. I rarely stay at home on weekends. I like to be outside.
We are very different. Maybe I should try going outside more often.
In this dialogue, Julie uses the word rarely to say that she almost never goes hiking. She prefers to stay at home. And Sam uses rarely to say that he almost never stays at home on weekends. He likes to be outside.
Now, let's have a friendly conversation about the word and the dialogue. Lisa, is there something you rarely do?
Yes, I rarely watch TV. I prefer reading books or going for a walk. How about you, Eric?
I rarely cook at home. I like to eat out or order food. Cooking is not my favorite activity.
That's interesting. Do you think there is something you should do more often instead of rarely?
Yes, I think I should cook more often. It's healthier and can be fun. I think I should try new activities more often. Sometimes I stick to my routine too much.
That's a good idea. Trying new things can be exciting and fun. Okay, let's move on to the next word.
The next word is hang out.
Hang out.
Hang out. Hang out is a phrasal verb. It means to spend time with someone in a relaxed way. Here's an example sentence. I like to hang out with my friends on weekends. It means that I like to spend time with my friends in a relaxed way on weekends.
Here's another example. They often hang out at the coffee shop after school. It means that they spend time at the coffee shop after school in a relaxed way.
Now, let's briefly discuss some grammar related to hang out. It's a phrasal verb and is usually followed by a place or people you are spending time with. For example, hang out with friends or hang out at the park.
Now, let's have a short dialogue using the phrase hang out. In this dialogue, we'll have two friends, Tom and Jenny, talking at school.
Jenny, what are you doing after school today?
I'm going to hang out with Sarah. How about you?
I might hang out at the park with some friends.
That sounds fun. Maybe I'll join you after hanging out with Sarah.
Now, let's talk about our dialogue. Lisa, what do you think about Tom and Jenny's plans?
Well, based on the dialogue, Jenny plans to spend time with Sarah after school, and Tom plans to spend time at the park with some friends. What do you think about their activities?
It sounds like both of them have relaxed and fun plans for after school. Have you ever hung out with friends after school, Lisa?
Yes, I used to hang out with my friends at the local cafe. We would chat and do homework together. How about you, Eric?
I often hung out at the park with my friends. We played sports and talked. Do you think hanging out with friends is important?
Yes, it helps build strong friendships and gives us a chance to relax.
I agree. It's a good way to unwind and connect with others. Do you know any other phrases that mean the same as hang out?
Yes, phrases like spend time with and chill with have similar meanings. Anything else you want to add about our phrase today before moving on to the next word?
Remember that hang out means to spend time with someone in a relaxed way. It's a phrasal verb and can be used with places or people. And that's it for the word hang out.
So what's the next word, Eric?
The next word is to get bent out of shape.
To get bent out of shape.
To get bent out of shape. To get bent out of shape means to become very upset or angry about something, often something that isn't very important. It's an informal way to describe someone who overreacts or gets too stressed about a situation. For example, he got bent out of shape because someone took his parking spot. It means that he became very angry about something that was not very important. He overreacted to the situation.
Good explanation, Eric. Here's my example. Tom got bent out of shape when his favorite team lost the game. It means that Tom became very upset and angry when his favorite team lost. He probably overreacted to the loss.
That's right. It's an informal phrase, so we use it mostly in casual conversations with friends or family. Now, let's hear a dialogue using this phrase. Ready, Lisa?
Yes, I'm ready.
Hey, why do you look so angry?
The waiter got my order wrong. Can you believe it?
Come on, don't get bent out of shape over that. It's not a big deal.
But I'm really hungry, and now I have to wait longer.
I understand, but getting bent out of shape won't make your food come faster.
Maybe you're right. I guess I shouldn't get so upset over small things.
That was a good dialogue, Eric. Let's talk about it. Why did Rosa get bent out of shape?
Rosa got bent out of shape because the waiter got their order wrong at the restaurant.
That's right. And what did Sam say about this reaction?
Sam told Rosa not to get bent out of shape over the mistake, saying it wasn't a big deal.
Exactly. Do you think people often get bent out of shape over small things, Eric?
Yes, I think it happens quite often. Sometimes people react strongly to minor problems.
I think stress or bad mood can make small problems seem bigger than they are.
I agree. Also, sometimes people focus too much on little things and forget to look at the bigger picture.
Well said. That's all we have time for with this phrase. Remember, listeners, to get bent out of shape means to become very upset or angry, often about something small.
Exactly. It's a useful phrase for describing overreactions in everyday situations. Now, let's move on to our next word.
The next word is our last word, Eric, right?
Yes, Lisa. It's the last word of today. Okay, the last word today is you can say that again.
You can say that again.
You can say that again. You can say that again is an idiom. It means that you completely agree with what someone has said. Here's an example sentence. This weather is really hot today. You can say that again. It means that the second person strongly agrees that the weather is very hot today.
Here's another example. I think our team needs more practice. You can say that again. It means that the second person completely agrees that the team needs more practice.
Now, let's have a short dialogue using the phrase, you can say that again. In this dialogue, we'll have two friends, Mike and Anna, talking at a cafe.
The coffee here is really good,
You can say that again. I love their espresso.
and it's such a nice place to relax.
You can say that again. It's my favorite spot to unwind.
Now, let's talk about our dialogue. Lisa, what do you think about Mike and Anna's conversation?
Well, based on the dialogue, Mike and Anna both really like the coffee and the atmosphere at the cafe. Anna uses, you can say that again, to show that she strongly agrees with Mike. What do you think about their opinions?
I think they both enjoy the cafe a lot and have similar tastes. Have you ever felt like saying, you can say that again, Lisa?
Yes, I often say it when someone mentions how busy the week has been. How about you, Eric?
I use it when friends talk about how much fun we had on a trip. It's a great way to show strong agreement. Do you think this phrase is easy to use?
Yes, it's very easy and can be used in many situations to show agreement.
I agree. It's a simple and effective way to respond. Do you know any other phrases that mean the same as you can say that again?
Yes, phrases like I agree completely and absolutely have similar meanings. Anything else you want to add about our phrase today?
Remember that you can say that again means you completely agree with someone. It's an idiom used to show strong agreement in informal conversations. And that's it for today's episode. Thank you for joining us on Simply Explained English.
We hope you enjoyed learning with us.
Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep using the words and phrases we talked about today to boost your English skills.
Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, keep practicing and have fun with English.
Bye for now and happy learning.
Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. I am Lisa.
And I'm Eric. If you're looking to boost your English in a fun and easy way, you're in the right place.
So grab a snack, sit back, and let's dive into today's topic. Okay, what are the words today, Eric?
The first word today is jolly. Then we will continue with to unwind and to chill out. Then to tidy up. And the final one is last resort.
So let's start with the first word, Eric.
The first word is jolly. Jolly is an adjective. It means happy and cheerful. We use it to describe someone who is in a good mood or something that is fun and lively. For example, he is always jolly during the holidays. It means that he is very happy and cheerful when it is holiday time. He probably smiles a lot and spreads good cheer.
And for the second sentence, we had a jolly time at the party. It means that we had a lot of fun and everyone was in a good mood at the party. It was a lively and enjoyable event.
Great example, Lisa. When using jolly, it's important to remember that it's an adjective. We use it to describe people, events, or even things that make us feel happy and cheerful.
Great. Now, let's have a short dialogue using the word jolly.
Did you see Mr. Thompson today? He seemed so jolly.
Yes, I noticed that too. He was smiling and laughing with everyone.
It's nice to see someone in such a jolly mood. It makes the day better.
I agree. Seeing him jolly made me feel happier too.
Now let's talk about our dialogue. Lisa, what do you think about Mr. Thompson's mood?
Well, based on the dialogue, Mr. Thompson was very happy and cheerful today. His jolly mood made Lucy and Jack feel better as well.
It's clear that Mr. Thompson's happiness positively affected them. By the way, do you know anybody who is jolly, Lisa?
Yes, I do. My friend Sarah is always jolly. Being around her makes me feel happier. How about you, Eric?
My uncle is a very jolly person, especially during family gatherings. His cheerfulness spreads to everyone. Do you think being jolly is important?
Yes, it's important because it can make other people feel better and improve the environment.
I agree. A jolly attitude can make challenging situations easier to handle. Do you know any other words that mean the same as jolly?
Yes, words like happy, cheerful, and joyful have similar meanings. Okay, do you want to add anything else about our word today, Eric?
Just remember that jolly means happy and cheerful. It's an adjective used to describe someone's mood or atmosphere. And that's it for the word jolly.
Okay, Eric, let's move on to our next word. What's the next word?
The next word is to unwind.
To unwind.
To unwind. To unwind is a verb. It means to relax after being busy or stressed. We use it when we want to talk about taking a break and feeling calm.
Yes, that's right. For example, I like to unwind by reading a book after work. It means I like to relax and feel calm by reading a book after a busy day at work. It's my way of taking a break and feeling better.
Here's another example. She unwinds by listening to music. It means that she relaxes and feels calm by listening to music. It's her way to take a break and feel better.
When we use a verb after to unwind, the verb ends with ing form, like I will unwind by reading or listening to music.
Good point, Lisa. Let's move on to our sample dialogue. In this dialogue, we have two friends, Mark and Jane, talking about their weekend plans.
What are you doing this weekend, Jane?
I need to unwind, so I'm planning to go to the spa.
That sounds great. I like to unwind by hiking in the mountains.
Hiking is a good way to unwind, too. Maybe I should try it sometime.
In this dialogue, Jane uses the word unwind to talk about her plans to relax at the spa over the weekend.
And Mark uses unwind to talk about how he relaxes by hiking in the mountains. Lisa, what do you like to do to unwind after a busy day?
I love to unwind by taking a warm bath and reading a good book. It helps me relax and forget about the stress of the day. How about you, Eric?
I like to unwind by playing the guitar. Music helps me feel calm and happy.
That sounds wonderful. Do you think it's important to find time to unwind?
Yes, definitely. Taking time to unwind helps us feel better and be more productive. It's important for our health.
I agree. Do you have any tips for our listeners on how to unwind effectively?
I think finding a quiet place and doing something you enjoy is key. It could be reading, listening to music, or even taking a walk in nature.
Great tips, Eric. It's important to find what works best for you and make time for it.
I completely agree.
Okay, let's move on to our next word. What's the next word, Eric?
The next word is chill out.
Chill out.
Chill out. Chill out is a phrasal verb. It means to relax and not worry about things. Here's an example sentence. After a long day at work, I like to chill out and watch TV. It means that after a long day at work, I like to relax and watch TV to feel better.
Here's another example. You should chill out and not stress about the test. It means that you should relax and not worry too much about the test.
Now, let's briefly discuss some grammar related to chill out. This phrase is a phrasal verb and is often used in informal contexts. You can use it in the imperative form to give advice, like chill out, or in statements like I need to chill out.
Great. Now, let's have a short dialogue using the phrase chill out. In this dialogue, we'll have two friends, Emma and Tom, talking at a park.
You seem stressed, Tom. What's wrong?
I have so much homework to do. I don't know how I'll finish it all.
You should chill out and take a break. It will help you feel better.
You're right. I'll chill out for a while, and then start again.
What do you think about Tom's situation, Lisa?
Well, Tom is very stressed about his homework. Emma suggests he should chill out and take a break to feel better. Emma's advice is good. Taking a break and relaxing can help reduce stress.
That's right. Have you ever had to tell someone to chill out, Lisa?
Yes, I often tell my sister to chill out when she gets too worried about small things. How about you?
I sometimes tell my friends to chill out when they get too stressed about exams. Do you think it's easy to chill out when you're stressed?
No, it can be hard to relax when you're stressed, but it's important to try. What do you think?
I agree. Finding ways to chill out, like listening to music or going for a walk, can really help. Lisa, do you know any other phrases that mean the same as chill out?
Yes, phrases like relax, calm down, and take it easy have similar meanings.
Great. Just remember that chill out means to relax and not worry too much. It's a phrasal verb used in informal situations.
Thank you for the explanation, Eric. Now, let's explain the next word.
The next word is tidy up.
Tidy up.
Tidy up. To tidy up means to make a place neat and organized by putting things in their proper places. It's about cleaning and arranging things to make an area look nice and orderly.
That's right. Can you give some example sentences, Eric?
Sure. Here's my example. I need to tidy up my room before my friends come over. It means I need to clean and organize my room, put things away, and make it look neat before my friends visit.
Good explanation. Here's my example. Mom asked us to tidy up the living room after the party. It means that after the party, Mom wanted us to clean the living room and put everything back in its place to make it look organized again.
Great. Tidy up is a phrasal verb. We can use it as tidy up or tidy something up.
That's right. We can also use it in different tenses, like I am tidying up or she tidied up.
Now, let's hear a dialogue using this phrase. Ready, Lisa?
Ready.
Tommy, your room is a mess. Can you tidy up before dinner?
Do I have to, Mom? I'm playing a game.
Yes, you do. If you tidy up now, you can play more after dinner.
Okay, I'll tidy it up. But can you help me?
Sure, I'll help you start. Let's tidy up your toys first.
That was a nice dialogue, Eric. Why did Mom want Tommy to tidy up?
Mom wanted Tommy to tidy up because his room was messy. She wanted it clean before dinner time.
That's right. And how did Tommy react at first?
At first, Tommy didn't want to tidy up because he was playing a game, but then he agreed when Mom offered to help.
Exactly. Do you think it's important to tidy up regularly, Eric?
Yes, I do. Keeping things tidy helps us find things easily and makes our space more pleasant. What do you think, Lisa?
I agree. A tidy space can also help us feel more relaxed and organized. Do you like to tidy up, Eric?
I don't always enjoy it, but I feel good after I tidy up my room. How about you, Lisa?
I try to tidy up a little bit every day. It's easier than doing a big cleanup once a week.
That's a good idea. What's your best tip for tidying up?
I think it helps to have a place for everything. Then it's easier to put things back.
I agree. In this way, it can be very easy to tidy up.
Absolutely. Well, that's all we have time for with this phrase. Remember, listeners, to tidy up means to make a place neat and organized.
Exactly. Now, it is time to explain the last word. The last word today is last resort.
Last resort.
Last resort. Last resort is a phrase. It means the final option when no other choices are left. Here's an example sentence. If we can't find a hotel, sleeping in the car is our last resort. It means that if we can't find a hotel, the only option left is to sleep in the car.
Here's another example. They used their emergency savings as a last resort. It means that using their emergency savings was the final option after trying everything else.
Now, let's briefly discuss some grammar related to last resort. This phrase is a noun phrase and is often used with as a last resort or our before it, like as a last resort or our last resort.
Now, let's have a short dialogue using the phrase last resort. In this dialogue, we'll have two friends, Amy and Ben, talking about their travel plans.
What if the train is fully booked?
If the train is fully booked, we can take a bus as a last resort.
I hope it doesn't come to that. I prefer the train.
Me too, but at least having a last resort is better than nothing.
Now, let's talk about our dialogue. Lisa, what do you think about Amy and Ben's situation?
Well, based on the dialogue, Amy and Ben prefer to take the train, but if it's fully booked, their last resort is to take a bus. What do you think about their backup plan, Eric?
I think it's smart to have a last resort. It ensures they still have a way to travel. Have you ever had to use a last resort, Lisa?
Yes, once I had to stay at a friend's house as a last resort when my flight was canceled. How about you, Eric?
I had to walk home as a last resort when my car broke down and there were no taxis. Do you think having a last resort is important?
Yes, having a last resort helps us stay prepared for unexpected situations. What do you think?
I agree. It's always good to have a backup plan. Okay, last resort means the final option when no other choices are left. It's a noun phrase used to describe the ultimate backup plan.
That's right, Eric. Well, that's it for today's episode. Thank you for listening to Simply Explained English. We hope you learned something new today and enjoyed learning with us.
Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos.
Until next time, keep practicing and have fun with English.
Bye for now and happy learning.